Hey guys, Rod here from the other 6 days. So yeah, I've been around for a while. Sorry, been scrolling through some music the other day, and I found an oldie from a fellow by the name of Larry Norman called "Why Don't You Look Into Jesus." Larry Norman was like the godfather of Christian rock. We can really kind of attribute the starting of that movement to him, where artists that liked that type of music could express their faith in a way that resonates with them. And he wrote a lot of interesting tunes, like "Why Does the Devil Have All Good Music?" and some others. But when you read the lyrics, right away you look at this thing going, I could not imagine this song being played in a church or in a Christian circle, because he speaks about some everyday life things that were going on back in the late 60s, early 70s. In fact, rumor has it he wrote that song pretty much for Janis Joplin. And it talks about sex and sexually transmitted diseases and heroin addiction and things like that. What's really interesting is maybe we should be talking about some of the stuff in our churches. There are so many things that plague our world and plague our society and plague our friends. And we're almost, sometimes I think, like afraid to talk about them or uncomfortable talking about them. But we use words and terms that people who aren't Christian, people who aren't followers of Jesus Christ, they hear the word like sin, and they kind of go, meh, what's that? That's just that word that those people that are better than me use, right? Yeah, right? We understand the depth of that word because, well, we're believers. We read the book. We understand that but sometimes we use it so flippantly that it bounces off people. And I think Larry had it right. We have this disease, and it is discontent. It's dissatisfaction. There's so many things. We run around in this world looking for things to fill a void, and at the end of the day, there's one thing that's going to fill that void, and that's why we run into so much of this, where we look everywhere else. But his message was simple: why don't you look into Jesus? He's got the answer. That's right from the song. So thank you, Larry Norman. He's in heaven now with Jesus right now. So something to think about, something to ponder. So let's dig in. Let's actually start really talking to people. Let's actually really start loving people. There is no formula, right? There is no formula for sharing our faith, whatever. The formula is actually loving people. And it's actually building relationships with people so they can understand the joy and the hope that we have in Christ, and not muddied with terms and terminology and concepts that don't mean anything to them, right? We need to speak the same language as everybody else does, and sometimes we don't. So this is a gentle and loving reminder. Let's get out there and love people, and let's get to know them. Let's speak their language. Let's show them that this Jesus that we love loves them and values them, and gives them a value beyond what the world ever will. Thanks. Just another something you can do with the other 6 days. Love you all.